Hi, so I'm Michael Ward. I'm 31 years old, living in Atlanta. I'm a writer, mainly a poet. I'm songwriter, actor, model, just a creative person. In 2017, as a black gay man, I feel liberated in a lot of ways. I think moving to Atlanta, being from a smaller city or a city that's not as inclusive as Atlanta is, being a black gay man in Atlanta, I think there's a lot of opportunities for us to help each other as other black gay men, help the community, to see those things. Also, I feel like we're a little bit more represented in the media with more diverse characters, being black gay men, all of those. But I think still there is that stigma that's attached to being a black gay man in 2017 with HIV/AIDS, all of those things. But overall, I feel liberated. I feel elated that I can say I'm a black gay man and not fear persecution or any of those kind of things. I think the main one is that I think a lot of people think just being gay is this fabulous, we party all the time, it's glitter and rainbows, and, life is just full of, illicit activities and sex and all of these kind of things. But there are black gay men and black men in general that are every day fighting for our rights, fighting for access to health care, fighting for access to fair treatment, all of those things. And I think that is a very big narrative that we have, especially in the media. And being here in Atlanta, you see the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We're just, this accessory. We're the fabulous, chic, stylish, all of those kind of things. But that narrative is great. We're fabulous, we're fun, just like anyone else. We do those things, but we're still out here fighting every day for those things. We're fighting for the healthcare, access to HIV medication, for equal housing, equal pay, all of those things. I think that is a major narrative that we need to combat. And I think too the main one that I just heard on the radio the other day, the 1 in 2 black gay men, will get HIV, this sort of kind of fear tactic. I think that narrative, it doesn't work. I think people realize that it does exist, but that narrative definitely needs to be told in a different way. I mean, to me, I just feel as if it's one of those things like, if you're gay, this is going to happen to you. And that's not necessarily the case. We can't, shame people into feeling that they're going to get that way. And that narrative, let's just dead that narrative. It just needs to die with those. So I think those are definitely some of the ones that I get constantly asked about or get confronted with, or even, like I say, listening on the radio, and it's just like, let me call in, but I really don't want to call in on y'all because I might, yeah. So I think it is that thing. Art, music. I think of anyone who knows me, I'm a music head. Throwback Junkie is one of my names on social media. I think music is the universal key that can say everything in a 3 minute and 30-second song if it's radio friendly, or if you give me a house record with a 12-inch that, is just, it can change your mood. It's almost like that medication that you need. I just get excited. I absolutely love music. There's a song for everything. There's nothing new under the sun, but, whether you want to cry, you can put on one of those records, Mary J. Blige. You can put on, Sylvester to get you pumped up, to feel black, gay, liberated, fabulous. I mean, music to me brings me joy. And also just knowing that I work with a community of beautiful, talented, smart, brilliant black gay men and women who are out here every day fighting so that I can, strut on 10th and Piedmont on the crosswalks, or, um, you know, in Piedmont Park, and really just to see so many beautiful brown faces that look like it really brought me joy being at the park on Sunday, just saying that this is us, this is our culture, this is how we are, whether it's J setting, whether it's all of those things. It brings me joy, and like I say, elation and liberation, all of these things now that just at 31, I feel free with that, and it brings me joy. Ooh, makes me feel powerful. Well, I would say currently, right now, um, my mainstay is always Star Point, Object of My Desire, just because it's funky. I think someone else asked me the question if you had a theme song when you walk into the room. Mine is Sheila E. The Glamorous Life. Like that is for me. I feel like she wears a fur coat of mink even in the summertime. It's just like, that to me. I feel like okay, I am fabulous. I am gonna rock this. I don't care how hot it is. Y'all gonna see me in this fur coat. Like y'all gonna get this work. So I think that just makes me feel really fabulous. Also, MNEK. I don't know if people are familiar with him, but there's a song called The Rhythm, and I believe he's also a queer artist. So it feels great. It's just like when the rhythm gets a hold of me, I just lose control, and it's one of those that you are just in the house in the park environment, and you're sweating, and you're just giving it up, and you just don't care anything. So I can talk about music all day, but those would be like my top picks that just make me feel powerful. And Mary J. Blige. Right now, I'm on my Mary J. Blige kick. Um, so she has a song called Survivor. And I just think like that one too. It's not an upbeat, it's sort of kind of mid tempo, but it's still an inspirational record that just makes you feel powerful. Just even when you're feeling bad about yourself, just saying, I'm a survivor. You know, one day at a time, breathe on it, and you can make it happen. So those are a few, and then you have to shut me up because I just go on and on and on.